I know I haven't been posting live much, but I'm gonna try and do it a little bit more. I've just been a little too lazy to post. And yesterday, the universe was really having a good laugh at me, put it that way. The universe's sense of humor usually is sick and twisted, but it was even worse yesterday for me. And the universe was laughing even harder at me yesterday. But yesterday's done. It's a new day. And yes, for the record, I'm looking at my laptop while live streaming, so can see the reflections. That's the sucky part of wearing glasses. So, hope everybody's day is going pretty good. Oh. Hey, you guys. If you're new here, welcome to my live stream. If you're returning, welcome back. Melissa, hi, how are you? Okay, hi. Okay, I'm sorry. Lizard, why what? And Melissa, I'm doing pretty good. I hope everybody's April Fool's Day was good. You too. I'm sorry I can't read your name. Thank you, Melissa. I hope I succeed too. But it's not easy. Of course, nothing in life is ever easy. If it was, something would be wrong. Life's never fair. Yeah, life sucks sometimes. But that's nothing new. I can't do it. I can't where I'm laying down. I tried. And at least I can actually see without them. So what's everybody doing right now besides watching me? Sounds about like me right now. Not doing anything except live streaming. Figured I'd come on and do a live stream since I'm kind of bored. At least it'd keep me awake. I'm in the dining room. Decided I'd sleep out here for a little bit because my brother's been sleeping downstairs lately because he didn't want to go upstairs. Oh. And since our father passed away in December of 24, it's kind of hard for him to sleep in that room. My brother's special needs, so he used to have seizures, and my dad used to sleep in the same room to make sure my brother was all right during the night. So no, it's not easy, but I'm managing. I'm a fighter. I've always been a fighter. Life can throw all the curveballs at me at once and pick myself right back up and keep on pushing forward. It tried to end me before I was even born. And you can see I'm still here. So okay, Caden. How are you? Abe, hi. How are you? Small print, hard for me to see. So if I do get someone's name wrong, I'm sorry. Well, I'll try and give a tour as best I can, you guys. Oh. Anyway, I'm getting too old for this getting up and down. So, this is the dining room. I'm only gonna give tour of the first floor because my mom and one sister's sleeping upstairs, and I don't want to bother them. And here's our living room. My dad's urn. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that mini Christmas tree is my brother's. So we just got this futon right here, and my mom wanted one that had that, so and she wanted it to have be faux leather. And like I said, my brother's special needs. He's got cerebral palsy, delayed development, so he plays with a lot of toys. And that's my brother sleeping in his new chair. My mom just my mom ordered the couch and these two chairs on Walmart's website and got them the same day. Well, not the same day she ordered them, but they all came the same day. Our fireplace. As a matter of fact, that is a picture of my mom's baby brother when he was a little boy. Um, he passed away in 2007, and he loved John Deere. That's my grandfather, and I'm not sure who the other two pictures, smaller pictures are. That's my mom's oldest sister and her kids. And my mom's oldest sister passed away in 2008. That's us when we were younger. Um, and then my mom and her baby sister and her other two brothers. That's my grandmother. I'm not sure if those smaller pictures are my grandma. I think they are. I'm not sure. That's my mom's oldest sister, right? Who's right there. When she was younger, my brother, sisters, and I at my brother's prom. Thank you for subbing. And then this is sorry for the mess. This is our entranceway. That's in the foyer part. Upstairs, don't mind that stuff up there. Kitchen. Thank you for liking. Um. Anyway, this is the kitchen. Um. Leads down to the basement and outside. That's our side door. Our bathroom. Our half bath, anyway. We've got a full bath upstairs. Um. Hey, Caden. Yeah. It's is the that grayish building is the Union Hall, the police's Union Hall. Our driveway. My mom loves her plants. Let me see, baby rubber plant, jade plant. Um, my two aloe vera plants. My mom's big aloe vera plant and the third baby that it had. Oh, we are in America. my brother's dessert for later. That's my mom's poinsettia. That's her philandron or whatever that's called. And then our backyard. And neighbors. I see my mom forgot her smartwatch down here. And then back into the dining room here. My brother loves playing with cardboard. And then that door there and that door over there both lead into my room, which I'm not even going to show that because, put it this way, it's not exactly the best room. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, but Siri, hi. Yeah, it's Hewlett Packard's one of my favorite brands of computers. And I don't know if yours, if I can get it up. I don't know if yours had that little camera that slid up or not, but my mom loves that. And I love the fact that you can pull it up when you need to, when you want to use it, and you can put it back down when it's not in use. Yeah, that's a good computer. I like that one. So, but I'm not going to show the basement because it's your typical basement storage. And then, like I said, the upstairs, my mom and sister's sleeping, and I'm not going to show their rooms while they're sleeping. So, I want to let them rest. So, the, hi Sherry. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? And is it scary like those videos, famous ones, horror? Eh, to me, the basement's not really scary. I don't really have a problem with the basement. Stupid phone. That's all it keeps doing, is ringing. You're welcome, Sherry. Anyway, the only time I really felt uncomfortable in the basement is when our resident ghosts would come rushing up behind me. Nah, but they only rush up behind me when they want me to come upstairs for something. Like if I'm in the laundry room doing laundry and the resident spirits come rushing up behind me to get me to come upstairs. Well, I say we have at least one resident spirit here, because I honestly did one time feel like someone came rushing up behind me when I was folding my laundry when my brother and I were here alone and everybody else was gone. And they was trying to get me to come up to check on my brother. Eh, they put it this way. If we have any ghosts in this house, they're not really malicious. they're actually more. They're just comical sometimes. They they have not ever tried to scare us. They've not really tried to get it harm us or anything. Eh, I used to see shadow people when I was younger and lived in the house that used to sit next door that to on the corner, but they've never really tried to scare me or anything. And the shadow people just knew I could see them in that. And when we lived before we even considered moving into this house, I did see a full-bodied apparition and didn't scare me. It just looked at me, smiled, and I ended up going to sleep after that. But no, no, ill intent was felt from that spirit. And then this house, I believe we may have at least one spirit here. Um, no, I really don't play Roblox. But if we have any spirits here, they're friendly. We have had a few strange things happen when we first moved into this house. My sister couldn't find a crayon that my cousin had put down, and my cousin put it on the actual floor in my sister's room, and the floor is carpeted up there in her room. My sister went to pick that same crayon up a few minutes later. They could not find it. They looked everywhere in that room, could not find it. They sat back down. My sister ended up moving her leg, and the dang crayon rolled off her pant leg. And then that same sister seen like a Civil War soldier at the top of our stairs. Um, Let me see. My mom when my mom was here alone, she heard a noise upstairs, and yeah, that is a police scanner. My mom was in the kitchen, and my mom heard a noise upstairs and went up, checked it out, and she knows she closed the refrigerator door. And when she came back down and that fridge door was open, um, when my brother and I was here, a few times when my brother and I would be here by ourselves, I'd hear stuff moving around upstairs and I'd go up and check, and there wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. Nothing moved or anything. Um, and then I seen something out in the backyard floating by the window once. The only time any spirits actually scared me was one night I was in the kitchen doing dishes and that, and I I heard a noise out in our driveway, and and I looked, and back then we had the gate to our backyard closed, and my mom's car was in the drive, and I seen this young blonde-haired guy in the in between my mom's car and the gate, just looking into the backyard, and he must have sensed I was watching him, And oh, hi Ethan. Sorry about that. But I he turned and looked at me, and his head came up towards the window, and it was just his head, but he was really pale. But that was the only time that any spirits actually scared me. But I got the feeling I got was that that young guy was trying to warn me to get away from the window for some reason. So, but that was the only time that anything like that ever scared me. Oh, Sherry. Yeah, you can usually sense, if you can sense spirits and stuff. A lot of them, I don't think, are intend to harm or scare you. I think they're just lost or have unfinished business. Really, they don't really bother me. These spirits don't. I mean, at least they've never tried to harm or really scare me or any of my family. Heck, my dad had, before he passed, he had at least a couple of experiences in this house. Didn't scare him. Um, One time my dad, everyone was sleeping, and my dad heard someone come up the um stairs between the first and second floors. And when they got to the top, they didn't go too far, and they stopped. And my dad got up, checked every room upstairs, and didn't see nothing. My mom and sister was sleeping. My brother was sleeping. He came down. He checked on me. I was sleeping, and the first floor was clear. Checked on my youngest sister. She was sleeping. He checked the basement, and the basement was clear. So that was his first weird experience in the house. The second one was not long before he passed away. He said that he seen someone that resembled my grandmother from my mom's side, and my grandma from my mom's side passed away in 93. She would have been 95 years old today, so happy birthday in heaven to her. Ooh, Tennessee. You don't live in the. I'm not sure where all the Appalachian Mountains are, but is that in the Appalachian Mountain Range? Because I know the Appalachian Mountains have a lot of creepy stories. And I know if you're outside at night, you don't whistle. You hear a whistle? No, you didn't. You see something? No, you didn't. You hear someone call you? No, you didn't. And it's better to be inside after dark than it would be outside in the Appalachians. Oh, 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 had to sneeze. Oh, oh, I'm getting tired now. My sleep's been out of whack. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna let everybody go. Um, like I said, my sleep's been out of whack lately, and I'm gonna try and take a nap. My youngest sister's at work. My mom and middle sister's upstairs napping. My brother's in the living room napping, so I'm gonna try and take a nap. So I will talk to everybody at another time. I don't really know when, but I will talk to everybody another time. Bye, guys.